102.3 to Max, it is Sarah Jordan, and I'm so excited when we get to have guests in the studio, and not just little guests, not just big guests, but huge guests like Lindsey Stirling. Love Lindsey. You are phenomenal. YouTube superstar. You have more YouTube hits than some of the biggest artists out there, which is insane. And I'm so happy that you are in our studio with your beautiful violin.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
Okay, so you have a new album out. It's called Brave Enough, which is wonderful. Yes. And there's tons of people on this album that people are not even aware that are on there. You've got ZZ Ward on there, Christina Perri. Who else is on there?
I did a track with Zed for the album, which is really cool. We've got Andrew McMahon, Rivers Cuomo from Weezer, Lecrae rapping on it. I mean, it's a very diverse album. We've got Dan and Shay representing the country scene.
So a little bit of everything.
That was my goal. I wanted the album to kind of span lots of different genres, but still feel like an EDM vibe to it.
So you are on tour like crazy right now, in and out of every city, trying to figure out which one you're on. The biggest thing that I've always heard about you is that you haven't experienced Lindsey Stirling until you see her on stage. What is it? What stands out? You put on, it looks like a production, like a theatrical, there's lights, there's moving things. What is it?
You know, the goal when I put on a show, it's kind of this fusion of a little bit of like a rock EDM show in terms of like the lighting and the visuals of like, you know, we have these big screens, but also it's got the theatricality of like, you know, as if you're going to a theater, a Broadway show. You know, there's costume changes and I have dancers that are incredible, very choreographed, and I don't know, it's just a lot of fun, and I always hope that people come, enjoy themselves, but also leave with this little bit of like, ooh, I want to go out and do whatever I love.
I was just telling you, when I was younger, my older sisters always wanted to be in band, and I was like, always wanted to have a stringed instrument, played violin, actually just at Floyd Central right across the river, and it was an amazing experience. And anytime I see a violinist or hear it in a song, that's where my ears go and I focus, and I will just cry watching them. How did you end up where you are today? You're about my age, but obviously you're a violinist extraordinaire. When did you know this is my career, this is my life?
Well, you know, I played forever. You know, I started when I was just, you know, a tiny little kid and played classical music, but when I went, I was about to go to college to study music performance, and I realized, oh my gosh, I don't even like this anymore. I have kind of lost my passion somewhere along the way, and I didn't know where it had gone. And so I went on this search to rediscover it, you know, just trying different styles of music, making music fun again, playing with bands, writing, and that's how I kind of found this style that I now do that's like this mix of a little bit of EDM, a little bit of Celtic, a little bit of classical, and that's when I knew. It was when I refound my passion. It was stronger than it ever was before, and I was like, this is what I want to do with the rest of my life.
How do you dance around while playing at the same time without dropping everything?
You know, that's what, I've actually never dropped my violin.
I was about to say, someone knock on something.
Yeah,
okay.
Knock on my violin itself. I've only fallen once in the whole time I've been performing, and never dropped a violin. And it just, you know, so much practice goes into the choreography and the music, so that I don't have to think about either one. Each one is purely muscle memory, you know, and that way I can really perform. I don't have to focus on the little, you know, the details. I can actually enjoy, and I can smile and look people in the eye, because everything from the dancing to the fingering is just muscles.
Favorite song you go to play to? If you pick up your violin, your fingers automatically go to play what song, even when you're just sitting around? Is there like one song that you always feel like you've played so much that it's...
Ooh. You know, lately I've been playing, one of my favorite songs is Hallelujah, Leonard Cohen's version.
Yes.
And that song, it sings really well on the violin, and it's a song that just kind of brings people to tears. It's so emotional.
Mine is a Star Wars theme song. We played it so much in orchestra, and we'd get the band, and it would turn into this big, giant thing, and we would do it every year. We were known for it. And so it's like the thing that is the most muscle memory in my hands, that it, like, even now I can probably still remember the love song from it, and it's, yes, that's why I figured you had one that you would go to. So since you're obviously holding your violin, we need to have it used because it's gorgeous. Thought we'd play a little Name That Tune. I made Chaz, our night show host, roll out of bed and come in here because you're a musician, you're a drummer.
Yes,
so
and I'm going to do my best to help you out, but, you know, we'll see what happens.
No, I feel like you're going to do better at this game than me. I don't know why, but I was like, I can't do this by myself. So, Lindsey, if you want to do a little Name That Tune with us, we are willing to try, but do not judge us. Don't get it.
All right, here we go. Here's number one.
It's right there. Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber.
Yeah, okay.
Is it Love Yourself?
No.
No, sorry.
Boom.
Boom.
Nailed it.
It took a minute. It was like right
You
there.
know, halfway through that, I just started staring at you like, get this.
You're like,
right now.
please.
I need you. Chaz, I'm proud of you. See, you get one sticker on the sticker chart. I don't know
There you
what those
go.
stickers
A
mean.
gold star.
I'm gonna buy you something pretty and shiny like lunch.
That's awesome.
All right, round 2. Chaz, I'm
Okay.
trying. I'm gonna do this. I get distracted by it just sounds pretty, and I forget to listen to what I'm listening to.
All right, here we go. I think you'll get this one.
Oh, Katy Perry. Katy Perry Roar.
That's it.
Boom! 2 for 2. I need you to step your game up, Sarah. Step it up.
I'll be over here. You know, it's a lot harder than you'd think, you know.
It takes a minute. It takes a minute.
You're doing good. You're doing way better than most people do, so I'm very impressed.
I knew this is why I brought you in here, musician man.
All right, I got one more, and I think you have a shot at this one. This is going back to your orchestra days. It's actually a soundtrack. Okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Boom.
Just like that.
So
3-0, Sarah. 3-0.
Okay,
Boom.
I will buy you lunch because I failed. I was like, is it going to be Lord of the Rings? Is it going to be Harry Potter? Is it going to be Star
I
Wars?
should have done Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is so pretty. We
It's
played
so
that in high school
pretty.
before.
No excuses, Sarah.
One time we
You
put
lost.
black light tape on all of our bows and our instruments and played completely in black light.
No
and
way.
did like a rock concert and did like Stairway to Heaven, and it
Your
was
orchestra teacher is awesome.
Mr. Elmore. He still is the orchestra teacher over there.
Really?
He is fantastic.
You know, it's giving kids some creativity in
Mhm.
something that's kind of foreseen as a stale instrument and, you know, like boring classical. But to make it really fun like that for kids is so important.
And that's why he did it, because he's in a band and so he does things and he understands that. So it's like, as opposed to wearing the black like fancy
Yeah.
dress, we put on t-shirts, wore black light stuff, and so all you could see on the stage was the bows
That's
moving
cool.
with black light. So Lindsey, thank you so much for coming by the studio. This has been amazing. Chaz, you've completely shown me up, and I'm embarrassed and I'm going to have to buy you something pretty now, and that's fine too.
Yes, you
So Lindsey, thank you so much for being
Thanks
here.
for having me. It was really fun, guys.